Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a powerful scripture, Hebrews 12:2, and talking about something a lot of people think they understand, but maybe don't. And that's the throne of God. With me is John, a Bible teacher and longtime student of scripture. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. Always a joy to talk about the Word.
So John, Hebrews 12:2 ends with this phrase, sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. And I know you really wanted to zoom in on that last part, the throne of God. Why is that so important?
Yes, it's actually a very big deal. That phrase, sat down at the right hand of the throne of God, has shaped how a lot of people view God and heaven. You see, because of scriptures like this, and honestly, because of how artists have painted the scene over the years, people have developed a really specific image of God's throne.
Like the classic image of a giant glowing throne in the sky?
Exactly. You just have to search online for Throne of God and you'll find the most amazing pictures. Brilliant light, golden thrones, angelic hosts, the whole thing. And most people, Christian or not, have that mental picture. It's been reinforced over time by preachers, evangelists, and especially by what the Catholic Church taught during the early times of the Dark Ages.
So you're saying people have this image in their minds not just from scripture, but also from history, art, and tradition?
That's right. And here's the thing, that image, as grand as it may seem, is actually not true. It's what we call carnal thinking. It's a human, fleshly interpretation. It never has been true.
Wait, so you're saying God doesn't actually sit on a giant chair in heaven somewhere above the universe?
Exactly, that's the idea people have, but it's completely carnal. Now, yes, God has a throne. That's true. And yes, He desires to rule His people. That's also true. But not in the way we imagine it, like a human king sitting in a palace ruling over a nation.
So it's more about what the throne represents, not what it physically looks like?
Yes, God's rule isn't about physical furniture or glowing thrones floating in space. It's spiritual. The throne of God is about His authority, His presence, His government, not a chair made of light somewhere in the sky.
That changes a lot about how we think of heaven, and even how we relate to God.
It really does. Once we break free from that carnal imagery, we begin to understand the deeper, spiritual truth of God's kingdom and His reign.
This is wonderful. Thank you for unpacking that, John. I feel like people are really going to rethink the way they see God's throne after this.
That's the hope, getting back to the truth of what Scripture is really telling us.
Thanks for joining us on our channel. If this got you thinking, pray the Lord for more revelation. We'll see you next time.